President Trump has just fired Pam Bondi, his attorney general. Sources tell CBS News the president is not satisfied with her leadership as the Justice Department and how aggressively she pursued some of his priorities. Todd Blanche, the current deputy attorney general, will take the helm. Let's go straight to Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. This news just coming in. How much of this had to do with her not aggressively investigating his political foes?
Jerika, our sources say that that is one of the things that frustrated President Trump, the fact that many of the investigations and prosecutions that he has made it very clear he wants to see DOJ pursue haven't really gone anywhere. In some cases, that's not for a lack of trying, that's not for a lack of seeking indictments, but simply because the cases themselves haven't been very strong, according to the judges who have looked at them. But President Trump, we're told, was also frustrated by her handling of the Epstein case, which has really loomed large ever since the start of his presidency. And so what we are told by multiple sources, Jerika, is that she will be leaving her post. She has been informed that she will no longer be attorney general, but that she will be offered another post within the administration. And that is kind of President Trump's preferred route when he grows dissatisfied with someone in his cabinet in this second term. He fired a lot of cabinet members in his first term. This time around, he tends to ease them out and put them in another position so that he doesn't have to say that he made a bad choice or that they have been fired, because Pam Bondi in particular is someone who has been quite loyal to this president for a long time. What that administration post will be, we haven't been told yet, but we have been told to watch out for a Truth Social post from the president, and in that post we may learn about the job that he wants her to hold going forward. We've also heard that at least temporarily the job will be taken over by her number two, the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who was President Trump's lead defense attorney in his hush money trial, so someone who has also proven to be very loyal to the President of the United States. But there have been other names floated as possible long-term Attorney General cabinet members that would have to, of course, go through the confirmation process. And the name we hear the most is Lee Zeldin, who is a former congressman from New York and currently is the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency.